Hello, welcome! Today I'm going to be playing a new DROD hold. I've chosen Mini Mimicry by Bomber 50. Mimics and manipulation with minimal space to move around. I've heard this is one level of tiny mimic puzzles, so it should be fun, and it's supposedly not too hard. So to address the elephant in the room, secluded sanctum. Let me not look too close at that room, just so I don't spoil stuff for people who aren't watching that. I spent some time on my own in the room I was stuck in, and the last two challenges I had to do. Did not get any of them done, didn't feel like I was anywhere close. I felt like doing something different. Also, I didn't have much time today, so I need something quick and easy. So, Mini Mimicry, that's what it is. Play a new game. Okay, no intro text. Just straight into it. Bomber 50 made Fluffy Factory in Elemental Showcase 5.0, I believe. That's my only experience with his architecture. Okay, this does look pretty tiny. I can place a mimic with a stick, and... okay, so he goes here. Whoa, that's... how did that happen? Why does that spot... that spot's sticky. That is a really weird bug. That one's sticky too. What's up with this? Okay, so bizarre bug I just found. I've never seen that happen before. Okay, so what's the issue here? Why is that roach not moving? He's on a force arrow. I don't think that's where that was supposed to go. Hold on. What's going on here? I just sort of walked in and didn't really think about it. I can pick up a stick. I will be facing north. I can face another direction now, though, if I wish. I can reorient. All it seems like I can really do is just place a mimic on here to open those. Roach is on force arrow. I have no room to move the B-throw. But that drops the trapdoor gate, which doing that certainly does not help because I can't go anywhere. Got it. I know what to do. I can do this, then move the B-throw. Ah, cool. Okay, if this is the kind of puzzle that we're having, I'm happy about that. Neat. Okay, so parallelism of some sort. Force arrows, this one's a little different, so that and that. You both get swords. I have a 2x2 space. Oh, okay. So I have to do both of those at once. Roaches are still on force arrows. Can't take advantage of this space. Okay, so... that's confusing because I would have to do that. No, I wouldn't. I can do... okay, I see. That's the trickery. Okay, sure. So, double trapdoor puzzle in this format, no problem. And I have not actually screwed it up yet. Sure. Both of you just do that. Sounds good? What's the smartest way to do this? They have to end... they can't end there. They have to end there and there. Got it? Okay. So why don't I just sort of make a little road for both of you in there. That's the way you will end. So yeah, just basic paying attention to two things at once. No problem. So I see I'm about to have some problems. That guy is still fine. That guy is still fine. Uh-huh. This still works. Good. I do have a problem here, though. I think. Yeah, that's definitely not functional. Okay, so I caused myself some trouble. Can I like move you horizontally for a little bit? I sure can. There we go. And then until I step north, whichever way that is, northeast, You're just trapped forever. Cool. Great. Roach dead. Mimic trapped. Roach dead. Mimic trapped. Neat. Well, this is pleasant. Ah, a secret variant. 3 at once. Okay, I can do 3 at once. My obstacles are force arrows now. Alright, so let me take advantage of that diagonal trapping. Well, I can't in the initial part of this. Okay, so this becomes more complicated. Alright, so only obstacles I have here is 1 force arrow each. What I'd kind of like to do here is, yeah, like I said, get mimics trapped in such a way that I can only pay attention to 1 at a time and have everything work. Let's see. Best way to do that might be... okay. Several mimics at a time, so I'm gonna go with... this won't work, will it? Well, I've already screwed that up. Okay, so maybe that's not a good plan. Let me instead just do this the normal way. I'll do them all at once. Just pay attention to everybody. This will go a little bit slowly, but that's okay. Take care of the force arrow now, sure. Alright, you are dangerously close to your goal, so I need to do some of... why don't I do this? That'll make that nice and isolated. I like that. This is all fine, I think. That's totally okay. Now I do need to be careful around this force arrow. In fact, I can't do what I did there. So instead what I should do is... my only option here is to do this, which is not an option. Okay, so that's no good. So I'm going to have to do this instead. Sure. Nothing has gone wrong in either of the other places. I sure would like to be able to just leave you alone for a minute. Okay. Oh, I've done something silly here. Can't do any of that. Alright, so you need some attention. I can't do that. I can do this. No, I can't. Okay. Okay, so this is a slightly annoying variant. Right, you have to go there in order to take care of that force arrow. Then from there, your only option is to go here. That just puts this one in kind of a bad situation, doesn't it? Not necessarily, because I could do this, that, and then push you south. That's what I wanted. And then this is all still clearable. Okay, I solved it. That's no longer a problem. Now I just have to deal with you. You are a problem. And stepping down here is a problem for you. Okay, so I've put these two in an impossible situation, it seems. Can I move this guy around a little bit and fix his problem another way? Not if I... oh, man. Alright, fine. How about some of this? Diagonal movement. No good, because that cuts you off. Okay. Inconvenient. Can't do that. And once you're there, you have to... okay, yeah, no. I messed this up. I didn't notice when I dropped that. This guy has checkpoints. Got it. Okay, so let's just take a completely different path. Once again, it'd be good if I could, like, isolate some of these. I'd like you not to be in the northernmost row. I want you back down south. Actually, if I'm going row by row here, this is not terrible, is it? I don't think so. I think that looks pretty good. And now you're isolated. I can ignore you as long as I don't make any southwest moves. Alright, so avoid making southwest moves. However, you are a problem. You need to be... oh. You have a force error problem, and now I've made this impossible for you. Man! Alright, so this is a pain, still. And that's no good. I do have to... They have to end there because of those trapdoor gates. Alright, so I guess I'll have to do some actual planning here. Or I could leave this for later since it's a secret room. You know what? I would have more fun elsewhere. This is to be a low-stress day. How's that sound? Right. So, use mirrors as leverage. Oh, cool. I see. Well, this is just neat. Okay, right, so it has to be a double mirror for it to be leverage. If I do something like maybe this, almost this, there we go. How much do I need? Any more than that? One more. And now I'm too far over for that. Okay, so back up one. Problem is I can't move that mirror anymore. So back up one more. Alright. Sure. So now shuffle. And then shuffle like... I can't get away with that. If I just move this slightly, then I can probably do this and this. If I do that first... If I do this... Is that enough? Yeah, cool. Okay. Oh, hey, you died. Sorry to hear that. What the heck? So obviously you go here, facing some direction. Maybe not that direction, but maybe that direction. Okay, so this is unique. Never seen anything quite like this. Okay, so rock golems as leverage. I think I'm already... I have no northward leverage. I already have a problem. But yeah, the direction I step here determines which way the mimic goes. Ooh. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, so this is going to be fairly specific, huh? Let's try this. See, I don't have to stab one of those right now. I could do this, but I doubt it's a good idea. However... Well, no, I'm not so sure. Because if I've done that... So you were helpful, but you're never going to move. Okay, so, my next idea is that I might want to stab... Well, okay, so I could do that and that. And then leave that giant alive. Okay, and then maybe not do that. I want as many kind of up in that area as I can get. That's not too great, actually. So I need to be able to crawl through here. I mean, I have some good leverage now. Actually, I can reach everybody, can't I? So I think I've done it. What a fascinating format of puzzle. Oh, these are so cool. Nice place. Gentry Eye. A stick mimic and a brain. Do I need the Gentry Eye to, like, sit on the plate? Well, no, the mimic goes there. I just need him out of my way, that's all. That didn't do it. This helps, okay. And he needs to help me along. Oh, neat, okay. You are a ratchet. Somehow. This is fascinating. And see, he's going to start looking at B-throw. What I want to do is wait a turn and then use that for, well, but see, then how do I move the Gentry Eye? That's not what I want. If I do this for a little bit, and then come over here, I could have caught up with him a little earlier. This is not the direction I want to be moving. So I just kind of have to understand how to move this way with a Gentry Eye. So I see how to do this. I have some good northward leverage, but I need westward. Well, if I go far enough north, and then just kind of turn him around like this, can I just, like, carry him along somehow? Not like that. I would need you to come around another way or something? How would that work? See, I think, like, I feel like I have the right idea here, just not quite the right execution. Let's start over. From here. It's more convenient. Now, I do have the option to do this. Let's just see what happens if I do that. So Mimic will bump Gentry Eye and put him up there. That's actually not all that interesting. Okay, so B-throw in this corner. I need you to, what, go north and then back south? Which, I mean, you'll do. But now, how does that help me? Like, it's the westward leverage that's the hard one to get here for some reason. Why is that? Well, it's probably because I'm on the north side of the Gentry Eye. Yeah, I can't convince him. Okay, so I've done something wrong there for sure. So if I'm in this corner, see, right, that's what I need in order to move straight north. Now, if I can just sort of... Alright, so what does this look like? If I could flip this, rotate 180 degrees, Mimic stick here, Gentry Eye head there, Gentry Eye chain here and here. Yeah, no, I just want to flip the Gentry Eye to the other side of the Mimic, but that means the chain would have to come along that way. And that's not really going to be possible, is it? Like, this is the wrong direction. I have to be on the other side of the Gentry Eye chain. And, like, rotating... I still have to be on the other side regardless of rotation? Or something like that? That sounds hard to set up. Okay, so can I do a thing where I use him to move north initially? Wait, what? Okay, I see. Actually, yeah, no, what? I gotta do this, and I can do that. There's obviously a pattern here that I'm supposed to be using that I'm not using. So if I've gone that far north, then I just flip him over to the other side. Here we go. This could be something. I can move you south, and then, well, south is not really the direction I want. Like, now your head is just completely out of that Mimic's reach. I'm not close enough to... I am close enough to the brain, actually. Oh, that's all I needed. Okay. I was trying to get closer than I had to. Alright. Not bad. Construct power tokens. Fagundo by bomb. Got it. Don't let the construct... Or no. Drop the trapdoors with the construct, but not the Mimic. Okay. And I cannot lure him, I can only push him. And I have limited... Of course. Thin ice. Affects everybody. Okay. Well, this isn't completely terrible. I think I'm going to have to... Oh, I can't. Right, I will have to kill the construct eventually. I kind of... Here. It would be optimal to drop some of this thin ice before I deal with that. Yeah, let's try this. See if that will do what I want. Because when I was over there, what I had been doing would have worked if I just had less thin ice around. Oh, but the problem is I haven't left myself a path now, have I? Could I do... No. Alright, so I can't drop that much thin ice. Let's just say this much, maybe? Oh boy. See, now I can put you here. Is that useful? Maybe. Yeah, perhaps I'm being too hasty about going for these tokens. Maybe instead I should go up this way. That does feel better to me. Uh-huh. That's cool. Now, problem is you end up there, and I don't want that. Let's see. If I do this so I can have some more... No. If I get a little bit of leverage now... no. I need... What do I need? I mean, yes, I can do that, but I don't think it's useful, is it? Is it? No. Unless, maybe if I go through here, unlikely, but maybe? No, it doesn't... Sure... Okay, not quite. I'm like off by 1. Okay, so could I have dropped that trapdoor when the construct was on his way up here? Not especially. I could not especially have dropped it. Yeah, no, that's no good. Okay, so let's try a different pattern. What if he comes down here when this happens, and he doesn't want to do it that way? Alright, so this room is a room that's bothering me very much about my Mimic constraints. Like, obviously I want to do that. I mean, like, the space that Beethro has to move feels extremely limited here compared to some of these other rooms. Yeah, the problem is now I have to make the construct move in a direction he doesn't really want to move. And I've been in this situation before and it went nowhere. Because, like, if I do that move, then... Yeah, the Mimic could do that, but it would kill Beethro. Yeah, the Mimic could do that, but then I can't get the last one. So, like, I gotta get this one as part of something else? Or maybe I'm just going the wrong direction entirely. Maybe I'm dropping too many of those... Yeah, The ice that I dropped at the start didn't actually help me in the pattern that I used this time. So if I take an approach that drops a lot more of the ice than I was doing last time, and just try to kind of use all of the space available to me, maybe that will go better. Okay, so now I need you to change sides. Actually, I think I can have you change sides. Like this. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Okay, cool. Well, that was fun. 13th place. I've looked at this room, apparently. Stepped into it briefly. You know what? That one looked like more fun. I say looking at it for half a second. Wait, what the heck? There's a Mimic potion under you. Of course there is. Mimics can be placed on fire traps because they don't go until the end of the turn, and doubles, I think, are actually technically placed at the beginning of the next turn. Something like that. I believe I see the pattern. Oh, hold on. That Mimic has to end on the fire trap. Okay. So that's fun. This seems simple enough so far. Uh-huh, got it. Okay, cool. Where's this go? So, secret room, variation, not yet. Let me just take a quick look around. Big blob of tar stuff, oh man. Hot tiles and like, ooh, this looks fun. A lemming? You don't see a lot of those. Brain construct thing. Well, not construct, brain construction. Ooh, this looks fun. Invisible rattlesnake tail stabbing. More mirror pushing things. Okay, cool. Alright, so I think I'm going to do one more room, and the one I've chosen is this one. Let's finish almost the entire West Wing. The entire non-secret West Wing. Sounds good. So, this looks like a survival challenge to me. Mimic is my friend. Mimic will help me not die to roaches. Oops. Or I could just kill him. Let's not do that yet. I'll do it later. So, I would like Mr. Mimic to be sort of a wall, or like... Okay, so sure, there's ormites. I can have different orientations. Yeah, so structures like this. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, obviously. So these ormites are kind of in the way here. Alright, let's think about shapes. Let me enter from there. Shapes I need to know about. If Beethro were... If I had killed 3 of the roaches, then Beethro were in the corner with a Mimic like here and a sword here and here, then that would be perfectly survivable. However, that would require killing those 3 roaches first. I could use the potion as an obstacle. Like, that's an option. Doesn't look like it leads anywhere, though. Yeah, these setups, I'm actually not very good at these. The ormites. Like, they're obviously so that I can have a different sword orientation on the Mimic compared to Beethro. I have an idea. What if we're opposite, and you take care of that section, while I take care of this section up here? Okay, opposite might not have been exactly what I wanted, but you know what? It's not far off. See, now, if you hadn't reoriented, that would have been good. This might have some potential. It's a little awkward, but hey, look, it worked. Magic. Almost. Yeah, it's a little short of working, isn't it? Because, like, yeah, I can do this stuff, but then I'm stuck. Just a few too many there. So, if we were a little bit farther apart... Here. Why don't you hit the orb, maybe? Well, because then I'm facing totally the wrong way. So if I use the orb there, and then do this? No. Definitely not that. So the pattern that partially worked was... what now? I don't know. So obstacles. Orb, Mimic's sword, Beethrow's orb, Beethrow's sword. If I'm against a flat wall, if I wanted full protection, that's 5 spaces to protect, and I can only do 4 with 2 swords swinging back and forth. However, maybe like this space would be relatively safe. So let me see if I can park myself here with, well, no, that doesn't... Does that make sense? What am I trying to say? Ooh. Yeah, what do I want to do here? I don't see this room. Like I don't really understand the principles of like what I would have to do to make this work. Hey, that's kind of cool, except for that part of it. Yeah, that would be cool. Except for that part of it. This is a super interesting setup. How would it sound if I were to do something like that? Hey, that's perfect. There we go. Did it. Just had to make a wall, like I was saying. Have full protection with swords on all the tiles. Okay, great. Well, that was fun. Alright, got this level just about halfway done. No, less than halfway done. Maybe a third of the way. No, wait, there's more here and here. Oh, there's a bunch to see here. Okay. Cool. Alright, so, did a few rooms, had a good time, wasn't too hard, was relatively low stress. See you next time to continue with this.